Aloha, my friends and familia across YouTube. Lotus Dawn here with Blossom with the True to the Stars sidereal astrology system. And today I'd like to dive into the incredibly powerful energy that we stand poised at astrologically. On one hand, it's exciting, it's energetic. You can feel a buzz in the energy as we move into the year of the fire horse that's going to be occurring February 17th with a new moon and a solar eclipse. So the year of the fire horse is coming in with a bang. Right now, though, today, February 10th, we're in a different vibe. We're in the beginning of the gateway being crossed. And the shift in energy is big. We are about to say goodbye to the year of the snake. And we're about to say goodbye to the sun being in Capricorn. In the True to the Stars sidereal astrology system, the sun entered Capricorn on January 17th. Capricorn is an earth sign associated with the government, associated with law and legality, structure. It's a very grounded, down-to-earth, work-oriented, law-oriented sign. And incidentally, as the sun entered Capricorn, it also went into conjunction with Pluto. Pluto is the great revealer. It is the secret teller. It forces us to go down deep into the basements, up high into the attics, into the storage facilities where things have been kept hidden and secret. And Pluto is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is the sign of the government. And how many of you have been witnessing as layer after layer of information about the government, about things and happening with top government officials that have been coming to the light? Pluto also rules sexuality. It also rules the dark side. And so Pluto entered Capricorn about 2 years ago and will be in Capricorn for the next 12 years, 13 years. So what does that mean? It means that in an overall big cycle, Pluto and Capricorn, we're going to have to confront as a society the deep, dark, buried things of our structure, of the government, of people in positions of authority and power. And that's a very deep, intense energy. It's heavy, it's uncomfortable, and it requires a huge amount of confront. There's some explosions happening around me, individually and collectively. And so that's one of the deep things that is currently impacting us. Also, we're about to leave Capricorn behind. The sun, which represents the soul, it represents the spirit, it represents the beautiful energy of our purpose, has been in Capricorn with Pluto for much of the last couple months. Well, the sun is going to finally leave Capricorn behind around February 14th, Valentine's Day, the day of love. And so we're on this precipice where we're in the last days of the snake, getting ready for the fire horse, totally new energy. We're in the last days of the sun in Capricorn, which is very structural. It's very much of a reality check energy. It's much about the government. It's about authority. It's about structure. And Capricorn, sun in Capricorn is conjunct Mars right now, which is the planet of aggression. It's the planet of warfare. And there's all this fear about war and the government. And I'm really excited to say that that energy is not going to last very long, because the sun is about to jump into a totally new vibe, a totally new energy, a totally new frequency, which is Aquarius. The sun enters the sign of Aquarius on Valentine's Day, the day of love. And in fact, Venus, the billionaire planet, is already in Aquarius, as is Mercury, the communication planet. Not only this, But a huge overarching theme of 2026 has to do with something called the destiny point. The destiny point represents the collective focus for that year, for the collective. And the collective destiny point for our world, for our community, is actually in Aquarius this year. Aquarius is all about the new age. It's about esoteric things like astrology and numerology and new inventions, new ideas. Think Nikola Tesla, think Albert Einstein. And so 2026, with it going to be a fire horse year and the destiny point being in Aquarius, it's a very exciting electric energy, because whatever sign the sun is in when you enter that new Chinese New Year has a huge impact on that entire year. And on the day of the new moon, February 17th, when the sun enters Aquarius, it'll be a new moon. It'll be sun, moon, Venus, Mercury, all in Aquarius on the start of the fire horse year. And so this is a very important time where the flavor, where the focus, where the energetic vibration of 2026 is about to really come into being. And as we head into that, there's a lot leaving. The snake, of course, that last year, 2025, was so much about shedding the old things, the things we no longer need, that are no longer us, releasing a 9-year cycle, bringing it to completion. It was intense. And that intensity is now giving way as we prepare to gallop into the year of the fire horse. And we still might be burning away the layers that are in the way of us shining, of showing up. What is the fire horse all about? If you think about the horse is wise. The horse is ideally, in their ideal environment, free. They are incredibly pack oriented, and so they're community oriented. And what is the element of fire? Fire is movement, it's courage, it's passion. There's going to be a lot of coming together with like-minded community this year, especially with Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, all lining up in Aquarius on February 17th, the start of the fire horse year. However, we're a couple days out. I want to make a video all about fire horse and the energy that we're going into. Where are we right now, February 10th, in the days leading up to this? What are some practices that you can tap into, that you can tune in to assist you to have greater clarity of what's happening? The sun in the last degrees of Capricorn before February 14th, it's a really good time to deal with business, to deal with structure, to deal with discipline, to deal with things in your real life world, to get prepared, to build your foundation. The fact that Capricorn is with Mars tells me there's a lot of energy for this, but there could also be a lot of energy around conflict. And so the advice here is to use whatever conflict may arise as a tool to assist you to go deeper into building your own structure. Instead of letting it take you off course, let it be the tool that assists you to tap into your own inner resources for what you want to create. Also, this destiny point in Aquarius, we've had the destiny point in Aquarius since December. So we're heading into a time that's focused on community, it's focused on invention, it's focused on new ways of viewing the world, new ideas. It's electric. The symbol for it is the lightning bolt. It's all about change. And this year, the planet that rules the destiny point is Uranus, which is the planet of change. It's the planet of sudden awareness, lightning bolts of inspiration. And so the advice for this year is to really listen to the ideas and the awarenesses that come through for you, as there might be something truly meaningful for you. It's also a year that's focused on uplifting the planet, new ideas, new visions. Nurture your vision, Nurture your tribe, nurture your community. Come together with the people who are in alignment with your vision. But don't be afraid to be an individual, to march to the beat of your own drum. In the year of Aquarius North Node 2026, that is so valuable. And know that all of this government stuff, it's really going to hit its peak right before the sun moves into Aquarius, February 14th. And right before that, we may begin to start seeing a shift where answers instead of issues start coming to the forefront. Ways in which we can get resolution, ways in which peace can be possible are all going to come closer as we get the sun lining up with Venus and Mercury in Aquarius. Now, what's also really important here is the financial prognosis for the crypto markets. Many people out there have a lot of investments in this field, and it's been a horrible financial market. Now, the two financial planets in astrology have been compromised. Jupiter is retrograde until March, and Venus has been combust the sun, which means all these opportunities have been burned off. Here's the good news. Venus has gone into Aquarius, sign of the crypto markets. And on February 17th, the start of the fire horse year, guess what? Suddenly goes out of combust. It will be viable. The energy of abundance and wealth should be coming in. So if you have investments, fantastic. Maybe it's a good time to make one or two. Very lucrative year when it comes to crypto with the destiny point in Aquarius. So, getting a little choked up here in the throat. So one of the important things to remember is not to make your focus this year on finances, because with the destiny point in Aquarius, it's so much bigger than that. It's about your vision, it's about your mission, and it's about uplifting the planet. So choose to focus on what uplifts you, choose to focus on your highest, on your vision, and go for it. Charge forwards, and know the energy leading up until February 14th might be a little heavy or dense, but it's gonna get lighter, and it's gonna get even more inspired as we get closer to the year of the fire horse. Super exciting to connect with all of you today. I love hearing your questions, your shares, your stories, your comments. Please like, please follow, please subscribe. Every ounce of energy you share with me assists me to help bring my message to more people. And so I'm so grateful for all of you and all of your love and your support. Wishing you all a magnificent 2026 going into the year of the fire horse.